Hey YouTube, React Pact here. I'm Jake.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is ReZero, episode 5. The morning of our promise is still distant. Very poetic titles, as always.
Oh, yeah, because of the date.
Yes. So, last time we saw he died in his sleep.
Died.
Yeah, and I called it.
Yes, he did. So, any clue as to what could have happened?
I feel like it would have to be like the manor owner guy.
Oh, yeah, his plan, but I think, like you said, I think Ram, the pink-haired one, pulled it off. The inept one.
And that's what.
That's her job, is to kill people.
Yeah.
So,
and apparently be pet by him.
yes. They wait for the quietest time at night. So she sits on his lap and he just pets her like good. As creepily as possible. His next move at the mansion.
Oh,
He needs to figure out why he's dying.
that's what he has to figure it
or
out.
just leave.
Or just leave? You think he'd do that?
That's what I would do. I would leave if I was like, wait, somebody's trying to kill me. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of here. But then when you think about it, he knows no one else.
Yeah.
And where is he? He doesn't even know where he is. He was out when he was taken there.
Yeah.
So he really has nothing he can do. He needs a way to earn money.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's desperate enough, he might just say, okay, I'm going to work here still again and investigate and try to figure out why somebody's trying to kill him. But I think that's the unsmart move to make, but I feel like that's the plot move to make.
Well, there's only one way to find out what happens, guys. And we're going to see it right now. So, guys, if you like what you see here, please like. And if you want to see more, subscribe. And also, if you want to see a full week ahead of what's on YouTube, go over to Patreon and check out the patron tiers.
Boy.
Oh, look, it picked up.
Cold open.
I put mine in the middle.
He suspects them as immediately. Right in the hallway. Aww.
Lever.
Oh, first try.
What?
This is the second time he woke
Yes.
up, remember?
Oh, yes.
He doesn't know how to have an inner monologue.
No, he does not.
Does he?
No.
How? This is true.
He can rely on her to be mean.
どうしたの？私の顔何かついてる？可愛い目と耳と鼻と口がついてるよ。
He just says everything.
Yeah. He's rather bold for a shut-in.
誰の嫌がらせか知らねえが、全部まとめて吠え
I'll make you serious.
Wow.
夜の笑顔に続婚になって俺の執念深さをなめんじゃねえ。エミリアとの約束絶対に果たしてやる。あの夜を乗り越えて。ダメじゃねえか。まっちりカンニングペーパー用意してたのに。
And of course he says all of this out loud.
You think it's just because he didn't let them try on all the clothes first? And because he asked?
Why? No, you may not.
Oh my god.
Why?
だったら聞くなよ。風呂ぐらい勝手に入れ。
He's so rude.
確かにこの浴場も私の所有物だけど、使用人という立場の君も私の所有物と言えるんじゃ。
Punch him. No hesitation at all.
What's it mean? That's attack. Impressive. You attacked me immediately. So mean.
なのに姉だからラムの方が偉いと来たもんだ。あの神経の太さがビビるよ。
神経の太さで言ったら。
Yes.
なかなかだと思うけどね。
This is true.
当たりした。水があるね。その粗末なものをしまいなさい。
Sorry.
水ワル様の危害の手伝い
に待機しているだけよ。
何かもクソも寝るだけだ。
それじゃあ後で行くから部屋で待っていなさい。
は深い意味はない。深い意味はないぞ。極真とめちゃく。俺はエミリア
He's like 1 million times, 2 million times.
騒がしいわバルス。もう夜なんだから静かにしなさい。
おいおい。
バルス、こっちに来なさい。
俺にはエミリアさんという心に決めた人が。
He's so perverted.
Right?
読み書きを教えるから早く。
ゲシュタルト崩壊を起こしそうな地道さ。けど、なんつうか、楽するためとか言って、俺はそれでも嬉しかったよ。正直あんまし好かれてるとは思ってなかったし、これからも迷惑かけるとは思うんだけど、なるだけ早く戦力になるから。ゲームに下にできるってのはいいことだよな。見晴らしのいい場所のリサーチ OK。あとはこれだな。
The kids will bully him.
こいつらに見つかんないようにしない。
They really do wipe their runny noses on him. Why do they do that?
小動物は特別にエミリアさんと戯れることを許す。
Ah, no.
You might want to move here.
こんなところにいたんですか。大丈夫ですか。
大丈夫だ。
He's bleeding profusely.
はい、滞りなく。
昔からどうしてかガキンチョに好かれる体質でな。
子供は動物と同じで人間性に順位付けしますから。本能
You're
的
the
に
biggest
物
child.
がいい相手かどうかわかるんですよ。
あのガキども。
She just wanted to screw these kids.
そのように借りるだけのものをスバル君はちゃんと子供たちに見せたんですか。
正論ごもっともだよ。かといって最初から舐められてんのなんか違うと思うんだけど。
I knew it. I knew it.
うまくやりそうだよな。
姉様は素敵でしょう。
ぶっちゃけラムの性格だと結構な頻度で圧力生みそうだけど。
鬼好きなんですか。
ん？だって神様って基本的に何もしてくれないけど、鬼って未来の展望を話すと一緒に笑ってくれるらしいぜ。特に来年の話とか爆笑してくれるって言うからな。
It shows her true self. Blah.
その笑顔100万ボルト。
They put him down real quick.
口説いたのと違う。
She said, I'll tell Amelia.
それでラムの M も私が代わりに勉強の監督を引き受けます。
Because of Amelia.
思ってたよりちゃんと勉強してるんだ。
どうしよう。2文字って話だから、これ読めるようになるのが今のところ目標ってやつ。
He's gonna die. He just said what he said before.
Look at the ceiling.
デートしようぜ。
What did the
Why was that so
sound?
much louder?
何するの。
男女が2人きりで出かければそれはもはやデート。その間に何が起こるのかは恋の女神
He got his groove back.
それじゃあ今日スバルはレムとデートをしてきたのね。わかりました。
It's the same thing she said.
Yeah.
一緒に行ってあげる。
花畑もマジカラフルでワンダフル。マジで。
Should read easier.
そんなことでスバルが明日からやる気になってくれるなら付き合ってあげる。ご褒美は頑張った子にだけ与えられるからご褒美なのです。
Wait, is that
Okay.
is he making it?
A long, hard day.
No.
まさか。
Nausea.
Got poisoned.
Find the door. Find Beatrice. Oh, that's his arm.
Dear. You can at least see who did it. And there's his head.
Oh. Oh.
Discussion.
Discussion.
So guys, what's happening?
I don't know. Well, let's start from the beginning. Well, Subaru is incredibly traumatized from waking up and realizing he died.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tends to move past it very quickly, which I think is just a coping mechanism.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it, moving past it. It's like he's just suppressing it and just trying to move forward and move on with his day.
Mm-hmm.
But as we've seen with, like, for instance, when he bumped into Elsa,
Mm-hmm.
anything that brings it back, he immediately remembers, and he grabbed his stomach as if it just got cut open. Remember?
Yeah.
So it's definitely there. So, what do you think is happening? Obviously, we don't know enough to know why he keeps coming back.
Yeah.
But what is killing him?
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody poisoned him at some point, and it had a expiration time. But why was somebody following him up to where he was to kill him at the end there?
Because he got sliced. His
Yeah.
arm got sliced off. So somebody.
And then at
there
the
to
end,
kill
somebody
him.
cut his head off.
It looked like there was a leg. It didn't look like a female leg. It looked like it had pants on. So it's
Oh,
probably
you saw a
male.
leg?
You saw a
I
leg?
didn't see
Yeah.
anything.
I saw a leg, like right when they showed the outshot of him before he got his head sliced off.
Oh, okay.
Missed that.
I might back it up and show that at the end then.
Yeah. And it seems like Rem has taken a liking to him because she
Yeah.
keeps staring at him. And Ram noticed, and apparently it's a problem. And that's what I think. From Ram's perspective, it's a problem. Because she's like, you're only staring at him because you want to cut his hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got
Basically.
from that. She
Yeah.
was kind of giving her an
It
excuse.
sounded more
Yeah.
telling than asking.
Mm-hmm.
Why would it be a problem?
I don't know. Either their position, their hierarchy, because she keeps going back to hierarchy and
Well,
stuff.
Ram keeps bringing up hierarchy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I originally thought the pink-haired one was the inept one, but it's the blue-haired one. Rem is the inept one.
No, the blue-haired
No.
one is the one that keeps fixing all the pink-haired one's mistakes.
Oh.
Yeah, because remember the hedges, the pink one.
Oh,
was
I
first.
didn't follow that scene. I was like, what is going on? I didn't notice this changing hair colors. I was just looking at the bushes and like, okay, so it's good, then it's bad, then it's really good. Okay, I don't get it. I wasn't following. Yeah.
So he goes down to the village. Kids wipe their noses on him. Pretty gross. He
Maybe
goes
it's
back.
the kids. Maybe the kids have like some disease that he. Well, somebody also sliced his arm off. So.
Yeah, so somebody's maybe they called an assassin in because
Why would they?
Maybe he just needs he just needs to sleep in Beatrice's library, and then he's fine because she's the protector of the library.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that wouldn't help because it was some sort of poison. So they would have gotten it into his system before he got in there, so he would just die in there. Unless Beatrice saved him.
I mean, I doubt she would just let him die there. She doesn't seem that apathetic.
What do you guys have written down? I didn't really write anything.
Yeah, I was like right when he was dying. Before the credits roll, I was like, oh, did he survive this night? No, of course not. And then I thought what was happening was organ failure because
Organ failure.
Yeah, because the bottom of his feet were itching, and usually that's if it's itching a lot, it's a sign of kidney failure. And then he started throwing up, and he was really sleepy, so I was thinking he was going through organ failure.
That's a good eye.
I watch a lot of House.
I don't even actually remember if that's exactly what happened, but that looks like that's what happened.
Yeah.
But it's amazing that everything tracked to the 5th day because he was trying to make everything happen exactly the same. It didn't, but he was prepared for that 5th day.
Yeah.
And it was right on time. Like whatever they did, I think they did it. Either they did it at the same time or they did it from the very start.
Yeah.
From he got there, like they suspected him. It was like, no, let's take him out.
He did say, I seem totally suspect in the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But cutting his arm off, splattering the halls with blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Throw
That's
up
what
everywhere.
That's what I was thinking. It must be an outside assassin because they would be more careless with taking care of the place.
Yeah.
If it was like the Lord Roswell or Ram, I think they would be more skilled and be like, I'm gonna make this a clean death. That's what I would think.
Yeah.
But he made Rem smile.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think she smiled there?
I think it's just a
I
compliment.
think she sees herself as a demon,
Mm.
or is a might be a demon, because apparently there's half elves here, so she could be a demon, and she's taking on the likeness of her sister.
To be fair, that's a pretty big jump from elves, orcs, demons.
Yeah. Well, we have a Lord Roswald here, so.
Hisoka.
Yeah.
I like how, I don't know if I wouldn't say I like how, but it's just so crazy how Subaru is so candid.
Yeah.
Like, he's just, oh yeah, Ram and Ram are like this, and she's terrible, and this one's great. And it's like, and this one has a nerve, and he's like, you have a nerve. And he's like, oh. It's like, really, do you have no filter?
Yeah.
He really is living in this video game world and not turning off his inhibition, or not having any inhibition.
It is very strange, though. I don't think maybe in the first episode we got some. I don't think since then we've seen him have an inner monologue moment.
Yeah.
Every single thought he's had, he said out loud.
Yeah.
And I think that just speaks to his character, the type of personality he has,
Yeah.
but do you think it works for him or against him?
Well, I mean, I think it adds to his charm just being very honest, but I don't know if in, like, general situations.
I wonder if it stems from him, like we said, he was probably a shut-in, that he just so used to being by himself and talking to himself.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just in that habit of talking to himself all the time. So he just carried that on in his everyday life.
Yeah.
I don't know what's weirder. Him saying everything that comes out of his mouth. Like as Puck said, I knew you were feeling that, but I can't believe you said it.
Yeah.
In the last episode. Or the fact that everyone around him just...
Yeah,
It's like,
right? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, what would you do if someone just saying everything that comes to your mind? You'd be like, wow, you're bold. But
Right.
kinda say
You
that
can't
to
do anything about it. It's not like
Because
you
you
punch
have
them.
inhibitions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I
But
really want to
no
punch
one
you
really
right now.
acknowledges or says or points it out as weird, aside from maybe Roswell's comment
Yeah.
of you. I mean, you have nerve. If you talk about other people have nerve, but no one really says, "Wow, you really said that."
Yeah.
But Emilia,
So she's like, oh, like, I guess this is how people are.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
she didn't know what a date was.
Yeah.
Which do you think that's a world thing or?
I mean, well, the kids didn't ask what a date was. He said, I'm coming here on a date tomorrow.
That is true. They didn't ask.
Mm.
You have anything else written down though?
His arm gone.
Oh.
I'm surprised. Well, I was gonna say I'm surprised nobody heard him screaming, but it is a very
Big house.
big mansion.
Yeah.
For what reason, we don't know. I mean, it could just be a big mansion for mansion's sake.
And I was going to go on a different
I was
point.
gonna say, well, I mean, nothing's to say that they didn't hear him screaming.
Where was he going when he was going up the
Yeah.
stairs?
Where was
I
he
don't know.
heading?
We haven't really seen him go in a full layout to the house. He's kind of just been at whatever door he needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been he was heading to Beatrice, because that was the last thing he was thinking about. I should have thanked her or whatever. Maybe
Yeah.
he was going towards her because she's a guardian of the house,
Of the
of
library.
the library, and he has no reason to believe Rem or Ram has any combat ability or even Lord Roswell. Well, he has greatest magician. Maybe he was heading towards him. But Beatrice, he knows she has a guard role, so maybe he was heading towards her.
Yeah.
And when he first started throwing up, did you see the like little light in the corner of the room? The blue light?
Oh, yeah, the blue light. They kept
Yeah,
panning to
they
that.
looked at the blue light a couple times.
I wonder why.
Is that something he sees when he's dying, or?
Well, if it is, keep your eye out.
Yeah.
Or maybe they put it in and no, they wouldn't be showing it.
Maybe that's a poison.
But have we
poison
seen?
spell?
Yeah, I was wondering if that has to do with the poison. But we haven't seen that before when he's died, have we?
I don't know.
The blue light?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we just didn't notice it, because we even just barely noticed it now.
True, but they did like point it out.
Well,
What
that's
if
a little
it's
homework
Elsa?
is every time you see him die, try to look out to spot what's
Anything.
going on around him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any Easter eggs? And the only thing last thing I have is of all the things for him to regret the most because he died was the promise he made to Amelia to go on this date, and he was dead set on this promise.
100%.
Like, you died, and the thing that's most important to you is the fact that you didn't get to go out with Amelia.
Yeah. Well, that's
Like,
what he said. He said like once he doesn't have any. He only has ambition for the one thing
moment.
that he wants at the moment, and he does everything he can to get that.
True. Yeah, I just it was like wow.
Yeah.
Well, if we look at how he came into this world, he didn't think of maybe he lost out on anybody, anything he had in the other world.
True.
He was just, okay, I'm in this world now. He didn't have any connections to this other world.
True.
And I was in this world, and he even didn't really, I mean, he liked Emilia immediately, but he remember the second time he came back, he was like, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, I'm just
But then he
gonna-
thought of her dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, he's been charmed by her kindness.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he's not used to that kind of kindness or something. And he's just like, I need to help this girl, and now he's kind of liking her. And now that he's liked her, she's the only thing he's got a connection to.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, that is literally, as far as it goes, really his world. That's all he cares about right now.
Yeah, and the reason he definitely didn't leave, he just stayed at the mansion and did the same exact thing because of his connection to her.
Yeah, I mean, the guy dies, and he tries to, like you pointed out, he's trying to recreate everything to make the promise happen. He didn't immediately think, let me start scoping this place out. Let's see what killed me.
Yeah.
That came like, okay, I'm just going to see if I can stay awake and not die.
Right.
To be fair, he doesn't necessarily know that if he died or not. So he could have just thought maybe he just reset to a save point. Like, he could have thought that maybe I didn't do what I need to do and I just re-woke up at a point. Like, nothing implied that he died either. So it could have just been like waking up at an Appa thing. Maybe he thought it was a sleep thing.
Oh. I didn't think of that.
But personally, if the only other ways I've come back before was and named it Return by Death, I would have immediately thought somebody
Somebody
killed
killed
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
me. So maybe. I don't know. Anything else, guys?
No.
What if it's Elsa? I thought it was Elsa for a second, but then they cut off. Whoever it was, cut off the arm, then cut off the head.
Yeah, that's what I meant to mention that. I was
She
gonna
likes
say
to disembowel.
disembowel. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up and I totally forgot. Like that rules out Elsa because she would have totally cut his belly open if it was her, but they went for the arm and head. So no.
And crazy enough, that was relatively a quick death. Elsa wants
Yeah.
to see you bleed out.
Bleed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the time when. I think his second death,
Yeah.
she was sitting there like, you're gonna die slowly.
Yeah, that's so
Slowly,
creepy.
painfully. Yeah.
Maybe I can. I don't think there's any major giveaways, so I can just back up and let you hear the death scene again, or see the death scene again, see if you can spot anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's any major giveaways that's happening there. But yeah, so that's it then, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, thank you very much for being here. If you liked your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to see the next episode a whole week early, hit that Patreon link and do the stuff. So we'll see you guys next time with Reacts Packs. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.
Bye.